I'm Tony Baca, Senior Vice President of Berglund Construction Company, and this week's Safety Steps talk is on something a little bit different. We're going to talk about fall protection up on these roof systems of multiple buildings and skylights. There's been a lot of stories throughout the years about taking a 9 o'clock break, a 12 o'clock break, and setting up close to a skylight. And then the stories on the OSHA websites are about fatal facts and the fact that these skylights, these ones here, tradesmen tend to come up to this skylight and for whatever reason set their lunchbox down. They stand on these things, they sit on these things. Now these skylights, looking at these, are weathered between the sun, the wind, the rain, the snow, and the seasons. After 30 years, they become very weathered, and then this glass becomes very fragile. And there's a misunderstanding with a lot of tradespeoples throughout the years on fatal facts of the impression or perception that it's safe to sit in these locations or to walk across some of these locations, and henceforth they end up falling through and unfortunately are seriously injured and or a fatality. So rooftops pose many hazards. Even on this particular job, we have a roof system that cuts in and out all over the place, and we're trying to stanchion and barricade particular areas where the walls are not at least 39 inches in height. But fall protection is the #1 killer in the construction industry. It creates an awful lot of protective measures in our safety pre-con meetings, and it should be discussed and recognized when we mobilize these projects, because on our restoration division side, we may end up with a half a dozen different tradesmen throughout the lifespan of a particular job, and they may not perceive these as far as being dangerous, but yet they are. So this week, let's talk a little bit about some of the rooftops that we may have been on in our careers, and the fact that these skylights do create in their own right a fall exposure when they're not respected. On many jobs, we've actually caged these and barricaded those so that no one could even slip and fall toward or into it. Let's have a safe day. Let's have a safe week. Thank you.